obviously the West is open to win and the Kraken are in a playoff position, but I also think that this is a team and Ron Francis is a GM. We know he values his assets and his cap space. And I don't think that Ron Francis was going to do anything to sacrifice everything that they built um, coming through the expansion draft, right? Yeah, they're very good this year, but it's still only year 2 of the organization, and they do not want to be getting rid of all of the assets that they did all that work at the expansion draft to get just for what?
Mm-hmm.
To try to have a good
I think there probably was a middle ground. I think
Yeah.
there was probably a middle ground for them where like you don't
Yeah.
have to, we're not talking about trading Shane Wright or, anything crazy like that. They are where I was interested in seeing if JVR would be an option, right? A team like them, a team like Colorado. We have a comment from Graham, who's the Avs fan. He's asking why they didn't add a middle six winger. I think you can lump them into the JVR mix. That's a place where he would have made a lot of sense. It seemed like both were in on him in some capacity. Who knows what Philly's asking price was? It clearly was something that no team was willing to meet on a player who, yes, his statistics this year are brutal. A lot of that has to do with the environment he's playing in. I think he's a guy, even though he's 34, and I say this is a 37-year-old man who's talking about JVR like he's a mummy or something, which is ridiculous. But I think you could have added him to a lineup and he seemed like a prime rejuvenation candidate, right, for a playoff run. So I was interested in seeing him end up with Colorado and Seattle in particular, but clearly that didn't come to pass. So yeah, I think there is a middle ground where, second round pick, third round pick, whatever, where you could have nodded towards the playoff run that you're on, or the playoff push that you're trying to make if you're Seattle or whoever else. And then without like actually trying to sell the farm. And I think JVR would have been a great candidate there. And now here we are, 322. It doesn't seem like he went anywhere.